Manager.
Will. Tomorrow, let's have a little talk.
Whew! Warm at last. I just about froze to death in your pocket there, Will. You hear that? Well, ain't that how... What's up, Will? Hey, don't tell me. Well, that's what you want. It's... Way to go, Will! We got a motel.
Kids, this... What is it? Alright.
Who's there? You want a...
Yeah. Oh, whoops. That's a spare. Here.
What's that guy's problem? Just a big-headed jerk. Never end up like him, Will. Hey, it's Detective Crawford. Yo, Will! Feeling down, huh? Hey, tomorrow, you ought to go to David's in the... and I'll apologize. Boy, I'm starving. Before. Ooh. Now what's this place? Brrr, it's cold. Whoa, that was some fall, Will. You all right? Yuck, those clothes! Must be a hobo. And it looks like he's sleeping. Hope he doesn't freeze. Won't open? Guess it's locked up tight with that chain. Scratch that then.
Don't move. What are you doing here? Hey? Weren't you that runaway kid at the motel yesterday? What are you doing in a place like this? Well, at any... Sheesh, I'm not in the community. Hey.
Pop!
Hey, you were the one in the hall earlier.
Hey, stop taking a...
Is that photo?
Not mine. Who knows? It was an old mental hospital after millionaire Jim Cork bought
Shelter?
a place.
Was that incident?
Sorry,
This building's strange. There are the...
locked doors.
Huh?
Unlike you, little trespass.
But still...
Oh yeah.
Pop? Pop! Come on. You can... Pop! Why?
Hey! Sheesh, what does it take to get your attention? What it was
You're...
Huh? Mr. Keith?
Why are you here?
Do you two know each other?
I guess. Why are you here, Mr. Keith? Bored?
Do you think I take my walks in places like this? It's for work, obviously. You're the one who needs to...
David said he was looking for...
Nothing gets you to shy away, huh? I say you should just get out of here. Lest you two forget, this is technically...
Yes, sir.
Hey, Keith. Can you get that toolbox down?
Sophie, get it for him?
I can't reach it either.
Ch.
Hey,
He said, Pop. Oh,
well,
I mean,
that...
right?
This...
It was over... You're sure of that? Are you saying the doll moved by itself?
I'm not lying! It was really over there before!
Seriously, you don't have to shout. What is it? Hey. Oh. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'll try it. Move aside. Huh.
What? Ah!
What? I told you.
I'm not.
Come on.
Ghost? There was a
Oh
ghost!
my god,
It
this
was
place is
gonna
haunted.
kill us.
There's
I
a ghost,
haven't been
and it
seeing
just came
things,
out of
I
nowhere,
swear.
and I'm just
It was really
freaking
there.
out.
Help us,
Oh god,
please,
oh
Steve,
god,
I'm
this is
scared.
bad,
Please
this is bad,
help
we're gonna
us.
die.
Shut up.
Just...
Well, ghosts.
Hold on now.
Listen to yourself, Sophie. I'll tell you.
Make fun of me, will you? Well, fine.
Why is there a...
The sword.
Really?
It's. Oh, hey.
I picked them up earlier.
That's kind of nostalgic. One of.
Do you know what the cards mean?
Oh, absolutely. The chariot means victory, I think. Reversed, I believe it's discouragement. What's wrong?
I'm sort of scared. I've got this weird girl.
Huh? You said. Hmm.
Again?
Is it.
Why won't you... Stop! Ed.
You should find a cleaner pool to swim in.
Here.
Hey, nice work finding it. Thanks.
That's a weird ring there.
Yeah, 'cause it's handmade. Me and my son.
You made a ring with your son?
Precocious little guy wanted a ring for a Mother's Day gift. So I bought him a kit, and we made it together. Kinda messed it up, though. As you can see, it's too big even for me. I gave my wife a remade one, and took the mistake. Would be 10.
Sorry.
For what?
I mean, just thought you might not want to talk. Why did he die?
Traffic accident?
My dad died when I was... I mean, no, that's not...
Let me guess. You're trying to comfort me.
Maybe.
uh...
Where are you? Show yourself. I know you're there. Give me a damn break. Show yourself already. Hey, are you listening? Over there. Huh? You're... Who are... You're...
Well, this is a surprise. Didn't expect I thought...
What? More important...
Maybe I'm thinking the same thing you are.
Huh?
Will, leave. Be quick about it.
Keith!
What?
Keith! Ed said...
Will, it's time to put your rats
By your...
my phone. Uh-huh.
Wait!
Nope.
I said I'm...
Don't you dare take any deed.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, Keith. Here.
Thanks.
Pop! Don't go in there, Pop! Ah! Oof.
Didn't I tell you to hide over there?
Keith!
What?
Ed!
What? Wait, first I... Get back!
Keith? Keith! So much... Ah!
Then he's a
Huh?
good. Because now I'm glad I met him too. The rope's a little... Now I'll hang you up and cut open your stomach. that's what Mr. George did, right here. It might hurt, but it'll be over. Thank you. I'm really glad I met you.
Keith!
Don't move. I'll untie the rope.
Keith! Keith! What do I do? What should...
Ah, jeez. Looks like you've gotten yourself in...
Pop! Please.
Use your...
I can't. I can't do anything.
Oh, really? You realize if you do nothing, that guy'll kill you?
I don't want that.
Well,
No!
then you better do something. He'll come back while you're dawdling. Oh. Beat it!
Huh? What are you talking?
Will. You're a strong suit.
I see what you... I know.
Tony, but what? Will, you've been kept up. But that way, you're not. Show him.
Will.
Keith! But...
You don't have to worry.
But...
You're fine.
You're right. But I could tell... I know... I'm going to get... While I do that...
Stop.
Keith. I'm glad I can meet you.
Will!
Don't cry. You can do. I know. Yeah, show him, Will. Go show.
Hey, asshole! You... Don't... way, stupid!
Mr. Keith, what happened?
Sophie, lend me a hand.
Keith should be long. There's no point. Ed. I was all. So the fact that you. But it's. You can't keep. I need to get. Sacrifice. You need to. Atone for your.
Help me, Will. I don't know what to do anymore. Dad and Rob, they're gone. No one can tell me anymore. Please.
And so. I'll never be a.
Will, are you okay?
Sophie!
You did good. Huh.
Will!
Jeez, I can't.
Is somebody there?
Over here, Will.
Mr. Rat, you can talk?
Hey, Will. Why are you crying?
It's been a while since Dad died.
Hey, now. What's crying going to do for you? To get ready for then?
A real good man?
I was just thinking about how we could escape from this. So don't cry all by yourself, Will.
Billy talked to me a lot too, but it's a lot more fun talking with you.
Old Billy, eh? Of course that old man's preaching is...
Come to think of it,
I haven't seen.
Yeah, they won't be coming back.
What?
Meetings and farewells come in sets, and it'll be.
You're going away?
Of course, I'll stick with you for now.
Don't go. I don't want to be alone. I'm lonely. Dad left me without. And people say I'm a weirdo who. If that happens.
Will. Didn't I tell you? You gotta be a real good man knows there are hellos and goodbyes. He takes action and tries to see the world for himself. Sure, there's a lot of people who will leave you, but there'll be a lot of people you meet too, see? Hey, Will, you realize that? You're a real clever guy. You're super sensitive to your feelings and changes around you. You try to figure out what happens and why it's that way, and you give it a name. Those are. But you gotta meet lots of people, experience. So listen, Will, you should never. When you're uneasy, you can always remember me.
I know. I know, Pop. I knew this moment would come for a long time. It's time for us to part. I know that, but it's just to say goodbye.
It's better when I'm moving. Maybe. He's not.
Then.
That's right. I'm not a child.
So. No.
Are you Keith's wife?
Yeah. I'll go.
Thanks.
There's
no seams about it.
Keith, what happened with Ed?
He confessed to his. Robert's seriously injured, but their trial will be starting.
I'll be okay. David.
Keith, thanks for calling.
You're late. I'll step out for a second. Take.
Ow!
You idiot! No.
I caused.
Didn't you? You're.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Let's. And don't run this time.
Thought you quit smoking.
This is my last one.
Seems he found this in his dad's possessions. Figured he didn't need it anymore, so I took it. This is what got him to come here. You wrote this letter, didn't you?
Why do you think that?
It's your writing.
When have you seen my...
on the paperwork for the world's worst tour. Got a chance to see it after the... Why'd you write this to him? Were you trying to...
You got 1 out of 3. Yeah. But I didn't mean for it to be a threat. And most importantly, it wasn't addressed to Will. I really resented my father. I was 14 at the time. But one day, when he sent pictures of his... Sure, I resented my father, but was there any reason to resent this child? You're a demon child. That's only the first. But you're blessed, because you had a blessed child. Go on, you pitiful man. No one's going to blame you anymore. Familiar with it? It's a quote. My father... Any child should be blessed. These are words of celebration. I'm sure my father must have understood it. That's why he helped.
Why'd you call...
It was about money. The money my father left before he left home. I hadn't touched it the whole time. I said... Then, I remembered Will, still in junior high. But before that, I wanted to tell Will about her father, so I called... But I talked with Cindy again earlier. Because when Will finds the path he wants, she doesn't want him to have to give it up because of money.
You can just take the inheritance, you know. You're bound...
It's stubbornness, plain and simple. I felt... Maybe in spring. And if I went with Will to visit...
I'm sure he'd be... It's about time for Will to...
I talk with him plenty.
Right.
What's the matter?
It does... Guess so.
I'll go on. Sorry for work. You're... Though the truth.
Will!
So
Good,
I decided.
Oh. I heard about you and David.
If it's fine with you, you can think. He's so dumb.
What are you saying? David's... Or...
No. It made me... Sophie. Thanks for everything.
You should...
Stop it! Don't...
Sorry to butt in, you two.
What is it, Mr. Keith?
I'm sorry we couldn't find your...
It's okay. Pop told me all the time. He stayed with me because he pitied... So I'm guessing Pop won't come back.
Cold out here.
Give me a call when you come.
Okay. Thank you. Hi, my name is Morty, and I had the honor of playing Will in this game. Before I talk a little bit about my involvement with the Strange Man series and the Hanged Man specifically, I'd like to tell you a short story. Before now, I've never voice acted in a more professional setting. The closest I've ever gotten to any of that is sitting in dark rooms playing games with my friends. It's sort of a tradition. We'll boot up a small game, and whoever's there participates by giving a character or two a voice. It became one of our main ways to bond as a group. Over the years, we've done that a lot. My friends were impressed by what I was able to do, but I figured I'd never really have a chance getting a real role. So, up until now, I just did it for fun. The jump from just a fun to playing the main character was huge, but I was so excited and humbled by the fact that someone saw me, a weirdo with dubiously absent gender, way too much time on their hands, as main character material. The prospect of being able to play this game with my friends and show them how far I've come is thrilling, and I'm beyond honored to have been given this chance. Which brings me to my place in the Hanged Man. I've watched and played the Strange Man series since at least 2013, and I was eager to see what the next installment might be. I saw VG Person's link to the auditions page at some point, and I was intrigued. At the urging of my friends, I thought there was nothing to lose by sending in a couple auditions and see what happened. I didn't think anything was going to come of it, if I'm being honest, because I was going to enjoy the game no matter what happened. Imagine my surprise, waking up one morning before class to see an email from Uri, not only saying that I landed the part as Will, but I was almost directly aligned with her vision. Again, it was humbling. And in that moment, I made a commitment to myself and everyone involved. I was going to bring it as the most emotionally unstable but relatable 14-year-old boy I could be. I'll never be sure of people's impressions until after the fact, but just knowing that I brought my A-game into this project makes me proud of the work I've produced. And here we are! Hundreds of lines and countless hours spent in a tiny booth later. Despite technical issues of school equipment, threats of getting sick, stresses to my busy college schedule, I've made it to the other side, proud of the work that everyone's done. In closing, a sincere thank you to Uri for believing in what I brought to the table and giving me a chance. I also have additional thanks for VG Person for all her hard work in translating and bringing games to English speakers, and the cast of the Boogeyman and the Hangman for giving it all.
Hello, and congratulations on making it all the way into this room. You must be quite the gamer. My name is Louis Bedelment. I'm an up-and-coming actor and writer. If you're curious about me, I've also written a book called Tales I Grew Up With, The Grandparents, which you could find on Amazon.com, and I'm highly involved with a fun online series called the With Voices Project, which you could find out more about on TV Tropes. Additionally, I do live-action acting. I'll be playing the role of Torres in an upcoming web TV series called Beyond Scope. But that's probably enough self-promotion. Were you expecting that Pop would be used in all the ways he was used in this story? I sure wasn't. First, he was made to be Will's mouthpiece. Then Will chased him all throughout that old abandoned building like Alice chased that white rabbit in Wonderland. And finally, he became Will's cheerleader. Pop's just the most versatile rat ever. Say, which of Uri's Strange Man series did you like best? Besides the Hanged Man, my other favorite is her first one, the Crooked Man.
Hello everyone, I'm Ro. Congratulations on clearing the Hanged Man. I hope you had as much fun playing as I did recording. I really wasn't expecting David to show up in this new game, but I'm very happy to reprise my old role. If you played the Boogeyman and got to the bonus room, you may have listened to my message there. I said I might start a YouTube channel and voice the Crooked Man, which is the game that David stars in. The channel hasn't been fleshed out yet, and I haven't made any content. I apologize. I still plan to do both of these things, but real life is pretty busy. I hope eventually I can do something that you, our gracious audience, will enjoy. If you'd like to contact me, or would like for me to do some voice work, or would just like to send me some comments, feel free to send me a message or comment on my YouTube. My skeleton of a channel is ROUKURO, and this time I promise I'll actually respond. Thank you for listening.
Hey there, thanks for playing the Hangman. I'm Corey, and I provide the voice for Cindy Morton in this game. Now, while I was working on this, I was actually also providing another voice for a different RPG horror game called Kego Totori. You may know me as the voice behind Hotaru, who is a completely different character from Cindy in almost every single way possible, but I still hope I did Cindy justice. Now, if you haven't already, please go show Uri some support, not only for the Strange Men series, but any other projects they work on in the future. Having worked with RPG Maker such a well-continued series progressed this way is just very inspiring and very interesting, so again, I hope you go show them support, because they definitely deserve it. So once again, thanks for playing.
Hi there guys, it's me, Chocolate, the voice of Sophie. Congrats on beating the game. I hope you had a good, spooky time playing it. I'm really glad to be in another game in this series, and I'm really excited to play the finished game. Thanks to Uri for making these games, and VG Person for translating them, and all the other voice actors in the games, because you guys are really, really great. I've actually been working on it for a while, but didn't mention it before, so I'll say it here. I'm also working on a game. It's called Dollhouse, and it's, kind of a surreal adventure game. It's taking a while since I'm trying to make most of the resources myself, but it's definitely coming along.
Hi there! Thank you so much for playing the Hangman. Did you have a great time? I hope you did! I'm Jess, and I provide the voice for Regan in this game. This is my first time recording for an RPG horror game, and it was such a treat. I'm so thankful to be a part of this wonderful project, and I wish the best for everyone in the cast. A good way to reach me is at my public Twitter account, R4V3N.
Hello, this is Teach. I am the creator of the With Voices series, which takes games like these and gives them voices. So you can imagine my surprise when I actually get to take part in a game like this. I am very fascinated with the Strange Men series, and have always been looking forward to the next installment in the story. I have always loved how one installment leads to the other, and at the same time the way each one is a unique story with a different kind of strange man. It's been an honor and a pleasure to take part in this final installment of the Strange Men series, and I love the aspect of a fully voiced game. I'll gladly try out for any future game Uri tries to make. By the way, for those of you who are wondering about my work, I've done Mogeko Castle with voices, The Great Garden with voices, and Garden Great Thou with voices. I'm currently working on Undertale with voices, Genocider, and Secret of Mana Theater with voices, and one of these days I'll tackle the Crooked Man with voices and the Sandman with voices. Though I wonder what I should do once I reach the Boogeyman.
Arf, bark, growl, howl, whine, and woof. Which is your favorite dog noise? I'm quite partial to whining and whimpering. I audition. Anyway, I'm not. In conclusion.
Hey there. I'm not one for speaking much about myself, but congratulations on finishing the game. I hope that you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed participating in voice acting. This is my first ever voice acting experience, and I hope that everything on my end was good enough to immerse you. I want to thank Uri for giving me such a great opportunity to experience something so new to me.